I don't know which trader needs to hear this, but you're extremely closer to your success than you think. I've made over thousands of dollars from the market, and I'm going to tell you why growth is the greatest marker of success. I was having a discussion with my friend last night, and we were speaking about trading, the growth, all the mistakes that we made, and something just stood out to me. I was saying, you know that we are doing a lot, because we were doing some discussions and we were talking about the mistakes that we used to make, all the foolishness that we used to do, and we don't do them anymore. And I was saying to him, even though we are far from where we are going, we are far from where we've been. Because if you are a trader and you are struggling to take entries, and then now you are more confident to take your entries, that's growth. That is what's going to lead to the money or the profits. If you were jumping out of trades early and then you stop jumping out of trades early, that is growth, because previously you weren't doing that. So now that is growth, and you have to acknowledge those things, because if you don't acknowledge those things, you're not going to see that you are getting better. And getting better and improving, that is what leads to the success. So if you ignore that, then you're going to ignore that you're actually getting successful, because you're naturally becoming that person that has the success. And remember, the be comes before the get. So you have to become that person first. You can't wait and then you become successful. No, you have to do the necessary things. So if you used to over leverage and you stop that, that is growth, that is leading to the success. And all these things are what come together now and helps us to make profits. And because they are so small, growth is so small, and it's up too close, and our emotions, we just get boxed in the moment, that we don't see the bigger picture. But I'm telling you, you are a great trader and you are doing a lot of stuff good, and you need to acknowledge yourself for that. On our journey, because we are our own bosses, we have to find every reasons to make ourselves feel good or feel better or empower ourselves. And that is what the people doing the work. We're not talking about you who are not doing the work, but I know all my traders watching the video, they are doing the work. So I'm telling you, as long as you're doing the work, I'm telling you, man, you have to give yourself all the reasons to feel empowered that yes, I'm going on my journey, I'm getting better. Because let me ask you, everything else that you have done in life, how did you know that you had success? You had to see yourself getting better, and once you saw yourself getting better, that's when you know that you were getting successful or you were getting better at that thing. So how now in trading, you see yourself stop making a lot of the mistakes, but just because you don't have $1 million in your trading account, you're saying that I'm not doing well, and this trader is better than me, and that trader is better than me. And another thing, that is one of the biggest reasons why you're not seeing that you're doing good. And my former self, I'm guilty of that too. Because we look at the Instagram gurus and the traders making the hundreds of millions and hundreds of thousands of profits, that we now have them so high as a marker that we forget where we were even coming from. Because if you now can start making an extra 100, an extra 200, 500, 1,000, you're getting better because you're making profits. Because when you started, I guarantee you couldn't consistently make any money. But because you see a next trader and you're judging your chapter 5 to his chapter 10, because a lot of the people that you see you're judging for those great profits, they maybe have been trading for 10 years. You were just in the game for 5 years. Not to say that the time must equal to success, but they have been in the game also. They have been putting in the work, so the experience can make them better. So we now coming in, I know it's hard because you use them as the mark and you say, I want to get to that level. But not because you want to get that level means you just abandon your progress and abandon your growth. No, you have to acknowledge it and say, wow, I'm grateful. So I want you today, take a pause, look back at some mistakes you used to make, write them down, and write down what you're doing better now. And I guarantee you comment in this video and tell me the things that you used to do wrong that you are doing well now. And you're going to see how much of them you find. And that is going to show you that, whoa, I'm actually getting better. And that is something that I did, because I could see it for myself as well. I used to struggle with a lot of things. I'm telling you, I struggled with taking entries for over a year because I was just so scared. I would do the best markups, and when the trade comes to the entry, I wouldn't take it. I'm telling you, sir, I am the best person to tell you about that. Yes, because I struggled with that for a long time, but I see myself getting better, and I'm saying, I'm going to stop being so hard on myself. That's what she said. But I said, I'm going to stop being so hard on myself. I'm going to start acknowledging my growth, acknowledging my progress, and just be patient and watch as things develop over time. And I'm telling you, this is a mindset you have to take on as an aspiring successful trader. Because how can you want to be a successful trader? How can you want to make consistent profits from the market and you don't think like a successful trader? Because that's the first place we have to change our mind. We have to think like a successful trader to be a successful trader. So start today. And if you want tools to get your help with that, or you want to learn the strategies, reach out to me in the comment section. I have it in the pinned comment section, or click the link in the description. I'll be glad to help you. I'm looking forward to see you on the winning team, Team Cole Mansion. Because really, is there another option?